everybody on YouTube, Jack the Ripper here, back with more zombie survival. And yes, I know I've been gone for a long while, but I had to take a little bit of a break with vacation and stuff like that with family. But I'm finally back, and with me here today we actually have a guest who is gonna help me explain the game, because I've gotten a lot of suggestions from a lot of people about like, hey, you should try to explain how the game works instead of just showing the game. That's not fun if you don't do it, and blah 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 blah. They kept on going like that. So I was asking my friend Amy, which is an admin on the server, I think. Isn't that right, Amy?
Yes, I'm an admin.
She is right over here in the corner. Hello, Amy.
Hello.
She's gonna help me explain some of the details that she knows more, because she's playing the game a lot more than me. Let's be honest here. I'm a scrub
I'm
compared.
on every day for like hours.
Yeah, but it is a fun game mode, so it does make sense.
It is. It is a fun game.
I have a bit of a schedule here we could start out with. For example, the two different game modes that are in the game. We could start
Yes.
out with that.
Okay, so the first game mode is the one that we're in now, which is survival, which basically you have to build a barricade and defend yourself from the zombies. So in the first wave you get a lot of people outside just kind of killing whilst the barricaders are making the cade, and then the humans will go in and then they will defend the cade. There will always be backup cades, but it's basically kind of like a survival thing. If you die and become a zombie, then you have to go and kill the humans. You kind of have to destroy what you made, kind of. The other game mode is objective maps, and in this there basically you have to, there'll be a map and there'll be different objectives that you have to do to reach the end of the map. So you may have to,
For example, you have to defend a location for a certain amount of
yeah,
time before a door opens, or you have to, for example, what else is there? There are some other stuff you need. For
there's
example,
a
find
lot
the
of
keys.
defending, a lot of, yeah, finding keys, turning on generators to power the next area, a lot of waiting and shooting.
Yeah, and rapidly cading. You have to cade really fast.
Yes, fast
We
cading.
saw how that went sometimes.
Yep. When you have some of the newer players on, they do like to get a hammer and just nail props to whatever they see. So that's always very fun to
Also
deal with,
known,
especially when
it's
you
also
haven't
known
got
as
many
shitcade.
guns.
It's also known as a lot of shitcading, which is where people literally cade random stuff on another random prop and stuff like that. It doesn't work like that. You need to have a symmetric way that you can also repair the props so they don't break as easily.
There are many different cades that you can do that work. I think the main one that works pretty well is a piano cade, which is basically you get lots of doors, you put them next to each other in the middle of a doorway so that you can't get out either sides, and it kind of just goes on. It's quite amusing to watch those being built.
I have seen few of those, but I have never been behind one. I've always been the zombie that tried to kill it, because every time
Yeah.
that somebody builds that, I don't know where it is and I die.
Well, Red Cloud and Admiral Snackbar. Admiral is actually the owner of the server.
He is
He
actually on, I think.
he is on. He's on
He,
TeamSpeak at the moment.
ooh,
He's actually very good at building cades and building these cades. This is very. It's very good to survive in.
yeah. But that's the main topic. There was the first topic about that way, the different game modes. I
You
don't
will
know.
also find that there are different cades throughout. There will be like maybe 5 or 6 different cades
Mm,
in.
yeah, but let's get over to the next topic here. The next
Yep.
topic is like, how can you explain this? New players, like tips for new players. What can they do to like
Tips
get?
for new players. Well, if you are a new player to the server, don't get a hammer for starters. Start off with getting a gun, an ammo, preferably an Owens pistol. That is the best gun.
True.
Um, a melee weapon, a
The
med kit
axe,
gets
I would
quite a lot of
recommend the
points.
axe. It's
Yeah,
really
the
good in
axe
my
is
opinion.
very good.
Has good knockback and a good amount of damage.
Yep. Um, A lot of people get med kits and med power, so you heal other people. That gets you quite a lot of points. It's basically kind of building up your guns. Don't buy every single gun. When you start off, once you get enough points, buy either an eraser pistol or a Glock. They will get you lots of points and they will get you up to the higher guns. Don't buy lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of ammo. Only buy the ammo you need. Save the points.
Yeah. That's like some of the main stuff you can do to be a better player to start out with. And one of the main things we beg every person on the server to never do: don't try to cade on another person's cade. If you really want to,
if you start cading on another person's cade and start nailing shit down, you will get slain.
yeah, and
it's not fun to do because people start moaning at you.
Yeah, and then they keep on saying like, "Oh, you slayed me. Why did you slay me?" And we will never hear the end of it. But what you can do though, you can actually all the maps you download from the mod, you can try them out and actually try to build your cage. That's how I actually learned how to build some of my cages. I don't cage that often, as people have seen, but because I know you don't want to watch me stand with a hammer over a prop looking like this. I don't think you want to watch that the whole day. That would probably not be fun. That's why I usually go offensive, where I try to kill.
Another good type of cade is a reinforced V-cade or box-cade. Lots of props in the inside of the cade. If you build it on the outside, the zombies are going to be able to destroy it. Build the cade on the inside. Make sure there is room to shoot out of it. Get a turret. Make sure there's an arsenal and resupply in there. If not a resupply, just an arsenal. That will always help you.
Yep.
In the most way.
Yeah. Another topic I had was about the zombies. Is it boring to be the zombies? Like, would you say that you can have a lot of fun both as humans and as zombies? Because
yes, you can have fun as both human and zombie. Sometimes zombie is funner, especially when there's a lot of people running around. It is always fun to try and kill them. There are different zombies that you can use to do that. They all have different abilities, different damage, and that all helps.
yeah, we are gonna get to those soon. Like, not right now. When we've been a bit more into the game, we can go over to like look at the zombies and stuff like that. That's what I think I'm gonna go over to check out. You probably know most of the zombies already, so.
If need be, I can always kill myself and show you each zombie.
That actually sounds like a good idea, but right now we're gonna get through the human stuff. What was the next topic? There we go. There are different kinds of like arsenal crates, and resupply boxes.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between those two? Like, we know an arsenal crate is gonna be the one you buy stuff at, but an ammo crate, why is that? Like, resupply boxes, why are they so important?
Well, especially if there's a lot of people and a lot of zombies, you do need to re-get ammo. So basically, the ammo box has a cooldown time, but you can get a certain amount of ammo from that box that may hold you off for a little bit longer. They are actually very important. They do, especially with some of the bigger guns, they do give you
Ow! I'm getting attacked by Legolas.
Yep, I've just seen Legolas.
I'm inside. Nope, screw this, I'm out.
I'm stuck on props.
There's a lot of props. Oh my god, the Shade would have a field day.
Yeah, so many unnailed props around.
Another good tip actually, don't throw props around the barricade like that if you're not gonna use them, because the Shade, which you can't actually shoot, you need to use your flashlight and close distance to kill it.
Crossbows do affect it as well, apparently.
Oh really?
I didn't know that, but apparently.
But good, now we know that, so we can actually kill them easier because they're fucking annoying. Sorry. But it's the truth. Okay. The next topic, since like the resupply box, it's because a lot of people say that arsenal crate would be better to put up instead of resupply boxes.
Resupplies are helpful, but an arsenal does give you the most.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another quick thing. Resupply boxes, you can't stack them, so you can't have 5 of them standing from 5 different players and get ammo from all of them.
No. Once you've got... What, is this the ammo boxes?
Yeah, they're resupply boxes, you know, the ones that you just
Yeah.
press E on.
Well, with the resupplies, you can only get ammo from one. You can't get them from each individual box. I learned that the hard way at the beginning when I started playing. But it's not possible to do that. It wouldn't be fair otherwise.
It would be almost impossible to run out of ammo if just 4 people had like resupply boxes. That would be enough to actually never be able to buy ammo.
Yeah.
So it would be overpowered, so it's got nerfed like that. Another thing we should go under is about like the server actually. There's been a lot of requests that I actually share the IP of the server. And I would like to ask you, do you guys want me to do that? Because I want to get more players in, but I don't know if we ever gonna get enough room for that if I do that.
Well, the server has 50 slots. It is most active around 4-5 o'clock to about 10 o'clock. But there is always players on the server, so if you want to come and join, then do. We'd love to see you.
So everyone, if you want to join this server we are playing on, the snack bar server, I'm gonna put down. Then I'm gonna put a. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's called an IP. I can find the IP and put it.
Address.
Yeah. And yeah, we can actually go under some of the rules of the server. That would actually be a nice thing to do, so we know what the hell we're talking about. There are a few rules on the server, as far as I know.
And yes, the rules are there to help. They're not there to be a pain. They're there to make sure that nobody cheats or anything like that.
One of the main things: don't use sprays with really fucked up pictures on it because it's just
no
weird.
Porn sprays, please. Please no.
It's just first things first. It's weird and really fucked up in my opinion. So please don't. We don't need that. And we already get a lot of, and you will be kicked if you don't remove it.
You'll be kicked. You'll be asked to change your spray. It will be bans. It's just because the community it does have younger children in, and you know.
Boy, they love anime.
It's not age appropriate.
Yeah, people just love so much anime. And the next topic is actually, yeah, I like anime. I like it. But
yes, but there's so many anime sprays.
Yeah, true. Should we go over to the zombie side and check out the different kinds of zombies?
Yes, we can only check out the ones that we've got so far, but that is possible.
We can always. That's easy. There we go. The first one I would think we should talk about is the main zombie. Like, that's the first like footman soldier we have here. Nothing special, just a standard zombie with 200 HP. Does a decent amount of damage.
It does 30 damage to humans and to props.
Which is okay for the starting zombie, but it's slow, so you usually can't get caught. You usually can't just run away from them. They're pretty easy to get away from. But they can't really do anything special, just hit, and that's it. They are the main cannon for the early game. Let's see. This one is one of my favorites. The Flesh Creeper.
Oh god, the Flesh Creeper looks really, really weird.
This right here is a spawner made from a Flesh Creeper. It was created by just holding down right click, and when you do this. Right now, there's not enough room for a nest. There's already, yeah, literally. So there's no need for it either. But they don't have a lot of health. They can actually be pretty powerful because they do have a fast attack. So if you can get a person in a corner like this, then you should actually be able to kill a bunch of people with it. But if they have a shotgun, you are one hit kill literally. So there's a limit on what you can actually do with it. What else do we have already unlocked?
There is a head crab.
Oh no, there's the ghoul first. That's the funny one.
Oh, the ghoul. The ghoul throws poison.
Yeah,
if you it's very useful if you've got space within the cave that you can hide and shoot from.
If you hit a person, you also slow them down a bit, which is, in my opinion, actually a nice detail to put in about him. because that makes another infected character we can put in. Oh my god, we're getting annoyed by wolf. But he's a decent one. I think actually he's a bit faster than a normal zombie.
Slightly faster.
Not the biggest amount, but still, he slows people. He's actually more of a support character in my opinion. He's there to slow down the other zombies so the other zombies can get to him. That's probably most part about it. Then we get to the first head crab, the standard little head.
Which apparently is a girl.
It is?
According to Con, that is.
Well, YOLO, I guess. Why not? But
the first head crabs are apparently a guy.
Well, why not now? Well, there we go. There's ginger in this game. But these small head crabs, as they now are, they basic 40 health, a bit of damage when they jump, nothing special.
They do about 7 damage, I think.
Sounds about right. They look like this. They aren't really that special. But then we have the fast head crabs that are fucking annoying. Sorry.
Oh, they really are.
Look, they can be as annoying as they want, but in some points that it just gets ridiculous. You just need to jump around and hit people like this. Then they can't really shoot you because you're so fast. And it's really annoying to like take care of because you can actually distract the whole other team with it. Which gives other people a chance to actually, kill you. Or actually, it gives the other zombies a chance to get in. The wave ends in a few seconds, so I won't be able to turn into the zombies, but that doesn't matter in my opinion. I'm just going to show them, since you can see them this way. The next one we have on the list is a wraith. And how they work is a bit different than standard zombies that we have around. Yeah, we can... Yeah, I told you that, yeah. Minor detail, when you die as a zombie and the wave is over, you turn into a crow and you can fly around. In my opinion, I like being a crow because you can hold down right click and keep on making noises and then irritate everyone. It's worth
everything. You can actually also destroy arsenal and resupplies.
You can?
It's like really low damage, but if you peck for long enough.
Oh my god, are you actually serious?
I'm actually being serious. It's kind of fun.
Do you need to look down on the crate or just stand on them?
No, you just like peck at it. It's kind of OP, if you ask me.
It doesn't even do a damage bar above me or something like that.
No, it gives you like a little indicator of how much damage you're doing. It's kind of annoying.
It does. It doesn't show me anything. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the bosses in a few minutes. Just right now we're doing the main zombies and stuff like that. The bosses are really rare, you get the chance. But okay, this is Wraith. There we go. The Wraith is not that bad in my opinion. It's actually pretty fun to play sometimes if people are running around all over the place. And if they do sometimes are stupid enough to go into a shop and stand in a corner for a few seconds, you can actually run over and keep on hitting them into that corner. As a shade, you are invisible if you stand still. If you walk, you're also only a very tiny amount visible. And if you run, you get visible. Okay amount, so you can actually see the person.
Sorry, I've got food.
Nah, it's okay. I don't have any food. I'm actually hungry.
Well, I've got to go out in a bit, so...
Well, let's get this wrapped up then. The next zombie, let's see. Bloated zombie, the main source of like wall-killing zombies.
This is pretty much the same as a regular zombie, except from they have more health, so they're better to destroy barricades with.
And they're slow. Really slow.
They are very slow. But also, there is a tactic that people use, which is called stacking up, which you all stack up around a corner and you rush in together. It helps a lot, actually, because
it shares the damage a bit more out to all the other zombies, so they don't. So only one zombie dies, but there are like 10 zombies hitting the crate in the one big run.
Sometimes even more than 10.
I've actually seen one on 30 zombies once. It was ridiculous. Yep. My screen actually began lacking back then, because before I got my new screen here. Oh, there we have the Giga Child. Let's
Enjoyed the core.
my favorite kind of zombie. Let's go. Fast zombies. They are, as you would expect, fast. There's a
Very.
reason. Yeah, you can jump by right-clicking and do a bit of damage and knock them back, and then you have a mauling attack or something like that, where you stand and hit them.
But with most zombies, you can actually hit them as you walk, but with fast zombies, they do actually slow down.
A lot.
Race, you can't do that though.
And they do a small amount of damage. Only 8 damage per hit, I think.
Yeah, but they hit quite often.
Yeah, they hit, for example, 5 times in a few seconds, which is okay. Let's see. There's also now we go to the other kind of stuff. We have a poison head crab, which can shoot a poisonous ball of goo, and then poison people so they can't see shit.
Yep.
Their attack where you jump is a charge up though, so it takes a bit more to like attack with those.
Takes a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I think actually 1, 2. Yeah, on the 3rd second they actually jump. Sounds about right. Let's try then other zombie. We have a poisonous zombie, which is literally a bloated zombie and a poisonous head crab combined, in my opinion.
They have 400 health.
Yeah, they have a lot of health, and they do okay amounts of damage and poison. They are the strongest known zombies, I think. What's the new zombie we have here? The chem zombie.
It's a chem zombie. I always call it a chem zombie, but it's not.
Never
Basically,
playing it. Never playing it before.
when you hit it, it blow up.
Does it do damage to props as well?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's...
They are very, very, very OP.
Okay. Okay,
I'm trying to get them for wave 7.
so...
Except from, I don't think we can figure out how to do it. Sorry.
We just have it. They just have it. Okay. We're gonna look at some of the boss zombies, like the ones that we know what they do and stuff like that. If some of them we don't really know what is or do, we are sorry. We haven't played them all, or I haven't.
I have.
We have the alien, which is the most creepiest of them all, in my opinion. Really creepy. If you
basically a fast zombie
with a lot more health,
but a lot of health, a lot of power,
and they jump a lot further, actually.
Yes.
They are. It's literally an alien from the movies Alien vs Predator, for example. That's what it is, or from the Alien movies. But there's no special around him. He's just fast, does standard damage, and jumps high. A fast zombie, just more tough. Okay, then we have Bone Mesh. And he is a bit special, in my opinion, compared to the rest of them. Bone Mesh, I think that's a kind of medic for the zombies.
Yes, he will throw a ball.
Yeah.
And, sorry, the baby is right next to me. Throwing out other babies.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. But the Bone Mesh is literally a healer. It throws out a ball that you can pick up and actually get health back. So, for example, if there's a giant Cade going and we have a bunch of like poisonous zombies and bloated zombies standing in a big blob, he throws.
He only heals 5 though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but still, better than nothing. But nobody really plays it. It's not fun. Then we have the Giga Child as the one you saw right there, the big baby. You can either do 100 damage per hit. It has 2,000 health, and as far as I know, you can throw babies that you can turn into by holding down one button.
It's Alt button.
Oh, there we go. Now, okay, we need to try that quickly. Oh, he hasn't thrown down any. Oh, well then I don't care. Let's see. We need to go back into the list. Then we have the next one, which is called Lamar. A bit new one I haven't seen yet.
Lamar is a head crab, and he is
tough.
He has about 500 health, and I don't know how much damage he does.
I think it
But
does a
he
lot.
can, yeah, he can burrow like in sand and in carpet, so he could basically be in your cage and you wouldn't know.
Oh, that's actually pretty creepy.
Mhm.
Okay.
He can just pop up and kill you.
He
But
is.
burrowing actually gives you health.
So he can actually just sit down on the ground. If we don't know where he is, he can sit literally just sit and heal.
Yeah.
He can be the most annoying one after Gigagor, in my opinion.
Yep.
Then we have Legolas, which is a pair of legs.
And he kicks you and it ragdolls you.
Yeah, you saw that before in the
It's
video.
so funny.
It looks ridiculous when a person gets hit by him. Looks really ridiculous. The next one. He doesn't really do anything special beside that. Then we have Nightmare, which is the standard zombie. Zombie boss that people get turned into if they haven't chosen a zombie. I think that's how it is, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a really, really tough basic zombie. That's how it is, I think.
His skin is a skeleton.
Yeah, he's a black skeleton. Then we have the Puke Puss, which is also an annoying one.
My personal favourite.
Yeah. Not reassembling him, of course. Puke Puss does...
Throws out puke.
Yeah, he does what he says, literally.
But he does quite a lot of damage.
And he, like, is really annoying if you're standing by, for example, that Kate over there. If I puke in there just once and I hit, like, a few of them, they get annoyed and have to back off. Because I think, actually, if you do take enough damage from Puke Puss, you will die. But it's, like, prize galore for all healers. They're going to be, like, running around healing a lot, so they're going to get a lot of points that way also. So it's only good, like, in my opinion, in late game to use Puke Puss, or really early game. Mid game, you're just wasting it.
A cave that has a fence.
Oh yeah, beside it. Yeah.
Puke through the fence.
That's also a good one. Oh, one of the fun ones now. One of the more, like, not really good ones in my opinion, but more fun one to play, the Shade. I don't think it's that it's that genius of a zombie. I think it's more meant for a joke. Because a lot of the time Shade isn't really working for anyone, because if there isn't a loose prop anywhere, you can't do shit.
Well, you can like defend the other zombies.
True, you can stand in the way. Shade is a ghost, literally, that flies around and can't die from bullets. You have to shine light on him.
He can get affected by crossbow bolts.
You can?
As well. I think so, yes.
Sorry. So, no, I'm just sorry.
Tired?
Yeah, a bit. I have
Same here. Don't worry.
Hard week. Okay. Then we have the next one, which is called the Butcher, which is a really evil one, actually. Evil one.
He's great for people
when they run around. Yeah. A lot of the time, Gigagor isn't that good, in my opinion, when they're running around. But if you take the Butcher, which is literally really fast attack speed you have, like a fast zombie's attack speed, literally, and he does a lot of damage, so he kills really fast.
Yes.
And he's fast, by the way, so you can't run away from this guy, that's for sure. Then we have the next guy, which is the last boss, which is called the Tickle Monster.
Ooh. I like this one as well.
Would you like to explain it?
He can stand outside of a cage, like not in the sight of any guns or anything. His arms, when you hit, they extend, so you can hit from a distance, which is really, really helpful if there is like props sticking out and you can just hit it without like getting hurt. And
he's good picking off like spread like small props that are sticking out.
Yeah. He can also destroy some of the bigger props. He does quite a lot of damage.
And he, as far as I know, the Tickle Monster can also like reach in through caves and hit people.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was that.
He can do that.
What else did we need to go on? We actually don't have any more to go on. Actually, we are probably actually done with the video if we look at this look at it like this. But let's see. Like all the players are like turning into babies right now and standing over here.
Yes, they're trying to get rid of me.
Oh fuck! That's grenade! That's grenade! Darn. I would like to go through the weapons, but that would take too much time for this episode, I think.
We'll do it in another episode.
Yeah, probably, but it's not gonna be too long, I hope. But I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make more of these videos because I also need to finish off the Far Cry series and get that done with. That's been going on for a while now. But everyone, that was all for this time. Thank you, Amy, for helping me explaining the most basics of this game and some of the zombie types, since that's probably where every new player is gonna end up. Let's be honest, that's how it works. I'm not gonna lie, that's how it is. Everybody?
Oh, I should also mention
Yes.
that with the boss zombies, it is done on how much damage you do to humans. It's not done on how many kills you've got. It's purely done on damage. So,
For
if you are a zombie and do the most damage to humans, then you will be boss.
Okay, there you got it, guys. I think I'm gonna end the episode now. I have to go watch a football match, so everybody, have a nice day, and Amy, have a good evening.
You too. Have fun at football.
Thank you. Everyone, bye.